Okay, all right. You guys got me started scratching my nose. This is my first ever YouTube live, which is very, very exciting. So let's talk about Facebook content and spiritual business women, entrepreneurs, call it whatever you want to. Is it a recipe for success or disaster? Now, what I have found in working with spiritual women and working in the space of Facebook content and distributing posts, whether that be on your Facebook business page, on a Facebook, in a Facebook group that you administer or someone else's Facebook group, is that there's a bit of a common trend, a bit of a common theme here where spirituality and being organized tend to not kind of go hand in hand nicely. When we end up on a spiritual path, we kind of want to go with flow and beautiful divine feminine and have that flowing through us. And it's just one of these things where we feel like we kind of want to rebel against military style systems and structures and processes that feel really rigid. But we also really struggle to kind of get consistency and regularity when we are kind of wanting to be in the flow. So what really needs to happen is, rather than this being a recipe for success or a recipe for disaster, is we simply just need to find the sweet spot in the middle. The sweet spot in the middle is going to be different for different people. What I find personally is that I really thrive on having a system mapped out digitally. So for me, I've got the things that I'm going to post and I've got them all categorized so that if I ever need to use something somewhere or I'm stuck for a post, I've got a little bit of a stockpile saved somewhere digitally. I use Asana, cloud-based project management tool, which I absolutely love. And I use their board layout. So for me, if I'm feeling really stuck or I'm just, my flow's not really there and things are feeling a little bit, I've got a bank of content there ready to rock and roll. But what tends to happen is, rather than being really organized and starting to collect content as we write it and save it all in the one place, we tend to just throw content out willy-nilly. It's like throwing spaghetti at a wall, and we're not even checking to see if it sticks. We're just putting content out there for the sake of it. So what we need to look at doing is actually checking how things are performing. And if it's your Facebook group or particularly your Facebook business page, you can absolutely check the success and the statistics attached to those posts that you're putting out there. But you also want to be collecting stuff and then collecting things that are going to work. And you're only going to know if it worked if you pay attention, right? So these are just a couple of ideas for you guys to kind of think about and consider. This is just me testing out my Facebook Live equivalent, because I've been banned from Facebook Lives at the moment. We won't go into that story at the moment. But just testing out YouTube Live to see how that goes. So I won't go into too much detail. I just wanted to do a little test. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye for now.